Hey guys, and welcome to a quick money making video on my channel. So in this episode we're going to be focusing on one Herblore potion and one potion only, and that is going to be changing a normal antifire into a super antifire. Now the differences between these two potions is a super antifire will let you attack a dragon with a two-handed weapon and not get damaged, whereas a normal antifire you'll still need the antifire shield to be resistant to full damage. However, the main reason why this potion is so expensive is because it's linked to an overload salve, which are needed for necromancy and then just a higher tier of overload anyway. Now, to change this into a super antifire, you need one ingredient, and that is a phoenix feather. This can be thieved from the phoenix in the desert near the Shanty Pass, but this is the first real time, because super antifires are now tradable, as are all the other extremes, that the phoenix feather now has a price associated to it. It's quite AFK and it's quite easy to thieve as well, and it's a good way to actually make quite quick money, and as well as train your Herblore. You're going to be making profit because you can't sell the phoenix feather itself. It has to be transformed from an antifire to a super antifire, and that's when you can make your profit. However, looking at the buy and the sell, you can basically sell a super antifire 15k more expensive than a normal antifire. So that's put your phoenix feather at a price of 15k per feather. So I'm just going to go show you now how to do it and how easy it is, because this really is like an easy AFK moneymaker. The two items I would suggest is the enchanted water tiara, because that will basically cover your desert heat. Water skins and humidify work as well, and if you do have it, you can access thieving cape, which is going to note it, and this will note the feathers. Now another way to avoid this is by using your premier artifact or some porters, and that will also bank it, so you don't need 99 thieving. It was just the best way to keep the feathers in the info, because they will note them. But if you've got a porter as well as a premier artifact, that will bank that to your bank itself. And to get there, you can use the Alkahid lodestone to get there and just run south to the Shanty Pass. A thieving outfit would benefit you as well, because it'll give you more XP, even though the XP is not great here. You're doing it more for profit, but also give you a chance to not be caught. You could also use some of the ancient prayers, the crystal mask, as well as using the soul in the box as well, for more buffs to not get caught pickpocketing. But from my experience, the phoenix isn't too bad, and it's nothing too much to be worried about. So the phoenix here, so the Shanty Pass is here, it's just round this corner here towards Dominion Tower. Dominion Tower is there, and the phoenix just is in this little bit here. And also, how big does the Dominion Tower look? That is massive. Right, so this is what we need, the Desert Phoenix. The Desert Phoenix will give us the feather we need for this potion. Basically, it's a one click and you just auto pickpocket it. Because I have the boost of the golden cape perk, it's gone straight to the bank, but as far as I'm aware, the thieving cape will note it. So with the first couple of loots we did, we proved that the porters work. The porters were sending them to the bank for me, and I'll just check my bank to show, look, they are there. But as you saw, I managed to do a couple of pickpockets without being caught. You don't really get caught. Again, I'm 99 thieving, so that might be why, but you really don't get caught. And there you go, there's some feathers. Right, back to the phoenix. Sometimes as well it'll get trapped on little corners on the cactus as well, which will make it easy, but your account will follow it. Once it stuns you though, and once it catches you, you will have to click back on it, but it's very rare. There you go, as you can see, the cape has perked, and it does note the phoenix feathers. I believe it's something to do with the desert diary means that I get double feathers as well. I'm not too sure on that, but if I was to unequip the thieving cape, they'll just come in the info like that, and you can use magic notepaper as well. So you've got three ways of where these will not fill your info up. There is the thieving cape, which will note them. Fill your info up, use magic notepaper, that will note them, or use porters and your premier artifacts, which will send them direct to the bank. As you can see though, because I've got whatever perk it is, which is double them, I'm getting them pretty quick. And as you see, it's just stunned me as well. So all it'll do is just kick me here. It won't move because it's focused on me, and I can just go back to thieving it again. Yes, so the double feathers is from the Elite Desert Diary achievements. That is why I'm getting the double. If you've done Crocodile Tears, you do not need the tiara for protection from the desert. However, if you're not, you do need some form of protection, whether that's water skins or the tiara. Although Crocodile Tears is a relatively mid-level quest, so if you haven't done it, I would recommend you do it, because it will make life way more AFK. To do this, you must have completed the golem, but again, quest-wise, it's very low tier quest, and it shouldn't be too much to get that done. How many per hour you can thieve? Not quite sure, but I think in a little, what I'll do is I'll put a random ore on, and I can just do a 5-minute segment, and that'll give me a rough sort of guess of how long it will take. We'll do 5-finger discount because it's a thieving one. So starting at 84, let's try 5 minutes. I'll come back and I'll let you know where we end up. So that is just fallen under 55 minutes, and we have 268. That's just under 200 in a 5-minute section, so I think I'd be quite comfortable to say you can get over 1,000 per hour, which that is with the Desert Elite Diaries. Without the Desert Elite Diaries, you're looking about 500-600 per hour, which isn't too bad. If you work at 15k profit per feather, that's like 7.5 mil per hour thieving this bird, and the Herblore XP you're going to get on top, and also you're going to make extra potions with the well, and also save feathers with the Dungeoneering Scroll. Also, just shout out, how cool does this water look? Like, that is cool as. Yes, if you have the Elite Diary, it's 15 to 18 mil per hour, thieving the bird. And if you don't, it is going to be half that. So, once you've got your feathers though, however, you need to go and make sure you have 2 or 3 items. The more items out the 3 you have, the more profit you're going to make. So, the first one is a nice little trip to Demonheim. And this is something I'd like to say, like, all of you buy these scrolls because they are all massively beneficial and it will save you a lot of money. So for Herblore, you are going to buy the Scroll of Cleansing, which has a 10% chance to save your secondaries. Scroll of Efficiency for Smithing will refund you bars as well, especially when you're doing Elder bars. Scroll of Proficiency will save you with construction, and Scroll of Dexterity will save you with crafting. For just under sort of 80k tokens, you will save a lot of money through that. So make sure you have that. But for this video, it's Scroll of Cleansing you need to have. As well as Scroll of Cleansing, you need to make sure that you are using a portable well. That will have a chance of creating double potions. And if you do have it as well, a Botanist Mask, which has been modified with Flash Power Factory. I do have a video relating to this coming out at some point soon. Does have a 5% chance to make a double potion as well. Botanist Amulets as well have a chance of making an extra dose of potion, and all this will make even more GP on top of what you're already going to make profit wise. So just to prove as well that this does definitely sell, because you know we like to just prove everything on this channel, I take 10 feathers, Grand Exchange, move that out of the way, buy anti-fire. I'm currently sort of selling my bank at the minute. The video might already be out, but that's why my Grand Exchange is a bit of a disaster. So I bought these for just over 16k each. Now again, I'm not using a well, or the mask or anything. I'm just using the basic stuff. And we also managed to save a feather there. I believe these sold for 29k. Well, I'll sell them for the normal price anyway. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to sell one for the normal price. 24,990, which there we've made 9.4k per potion. I'm going to sling the other ones in for 29k, and then they'll sell at some point as well. And this is why, just check your margins, especially with pots and stuff like this, especially with a bonus XP as well. People will try and sell them at a lower price. No, make sure like you find your margin, find where you're comfortable at selling, create a GE, and then just wait and go and do something else, and eventually they will sell. If they don't, just drop it down a little bit, and then eventually you'll hit a price where they'll just sell. But yeah, as you see, when I was testing it, it had a 15k margin. Definitely worth it, and it's a way for you to make some money just from thieving, but also it's free Herblore XP. When I was making this potion, you're going to get 200 XP per pot. That's better than Brews. And Brews used to be what people used to grind on for 99. So you're getting decent free Herblore XP, but you're also making 15k per pot. This is like the weapon poisons, but nowhere near as tedious, and it's AFK. The thieving side of it is really AFK as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that quick method in this quick video. Obviously, I spotted it when I was just buying some stuff for solves. Thought it was worth showing and wanted to show you guys as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please subscribe, please like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.